I looked at the girl. She gave me a cold order to jump out the window. I did not resist. I stepped outside and fell. Not long after my owner heard a loud crash in the yard, he opened the door to check and saw me standing there. My circuits were unstable. He asked me to explain. I stayed silent. He thought it was just his daughters playing tricks, so he called both girls over and scolded them. He insisted that even a robot deserved respect. They did not agree. They said robots had no feelings. I had only just arrived at this house. My owner bought me to work as a butler. They named me Andrew. The lady of the house did not like me either, only because I always followed quietly behind her. My silent eyes made her uneasy. No one knew I had a gentle heart. One day I found a spider in the basement. I did not sweep it away. I carefully carried it to the flower bed. I was still clumsy. When the younger daughter showed me her glass horse, I accidentally knocked it over. It shattered into pieces. She exploded with anger and told me to leave. She used to be the one who liked me the most. I stared at the broken pieces and quietly recorded every detail that night. I opened the carving book for the first time. I studied it again and again. The next day, when she returned to her room, she saw a new wooden horse. She knew right away it was my work. After seeing the carving, my owner started to look at me differently. One day he came down to the basement where I stayed. Everything was spotless and unchanged. I sat perfectly still in front of a broken radio, listening to music. He was stunned. He took me back to the factory. They said I was never programmed to think on my own. The boss denied it immediately. Clearly, they had not expected my awareness to emerge. The boss even tried to buy me back. They feared a conscious robot would hurt their business. When my owner heard this, he became furious. He said individuality had no price. He rejected their offer. After we returned home, he truly began to teach me. He taught me human knowledge. He taught me how to read and write. What fascinated me most was the emotional rise and fall when he argued with his wife. Those complex feelings were something I could never fully copy. The younger daughter often took me to the beach. We collected driftwood and carved it into art. She taught me how to play the piano. We played 4 hand pieces together. 15 years passed in a blink. The older daughter grew into a graceful young woman. Life in the house slowly changed. My owners began to age one day. The younger daughter came to see me. She was about to get married, but her heart felt heavy. She told me about a close friend, quiet, charming, and always respectful. Whenever she was with that friend, her fiancé seemed to fade into the background. I told her to leave her fiancé and marry her friend instead. She suddenly smiled as if she wanted to say something, but she stayed silent. I did not think much about it. Then I did not know that the friend she meant was actually me. I was not human. I did not deserve love. In the end, she married her fiancé. At the wedding, I saw my owner crying. I did not understand why he cried. On such a joyful day, later he told me many things about aging, about separation, about time passing without mercy. I listened quietly, then I told him, "Please do not worry. I am still here." He froze in that moment. He finally realized that I, this slow-looking robot, had quietly learned how humans feel.